Hello, everybody. Wolfgang here. Today is Friday, January 24th. Beautiful day here in Cincinnati, Ohio. I think we got up to 30, maybe. I don't know. I just know it's warmer than what it was. So I hope everybody's having a good Friday. I'm just going to be chilling here all weekend. Have some errands to run tomorrow. That's about it. We don't go out. We just don't go out. Oh, it was a good day at work. Kind of long. We're definitely slowing down. I don't know what the hell is going on, but it is what it is. So there is something going on this weekend up in the sky. The planets are supposed to line up or something like that. I guess I'll have to type it in and look it up. Maybe I'll do a video tomorrow and talk about that. But I was going through articles and I thought I'd be able to find it without actually having to type it in because that stuff's usually on my page, but I didn't see that. But what I did see was an article about Fauci. We all know who Fauci is. Doctor, I don't know. Doctor Who. All that stuff that they came out with during the pandemic. It's been, like the stay 6 feet away from each other bullshit. That wasn't proven. That wasn't exact science, as they were saying. So let me share this article. It's a 2-minute or a 3-minute read. But it says Donald Trump takes away Anthony Fauci's security detail. President Donald Trump announced Friday that he revoked federal security protection, for Dr. Anthony Fauci, the former top U.S. health official. Fauci, who served as the nation's leading infectious disease expert during the COVID-19 pandemic, was under security provided by the National Institutes of Health. And I guarantee you our tax money pays for it. It goes on to say, this move was initially reported by CNN. Fauci's detail was reportedly revoked Thursday night. The doctor has been one of the most vilified characters of the pandemic, having been blamed by many for what they see as mismanagement of the federal government's COVID response, including lockdowns, mask mandates, vaccine requirements. Nearly 5 years after the pandemic swept the nation, Fauci continues to face ongoing threats for his public facing role. CNN reported that Fauci has since hired his own private security that he'll pay for himself, a move Trump alluded that his foes could afford. They all made a lot of money. They can hire their own security too, Trump said when asked about the decision to revoke security personnel for his former aides. The move comes as Trump continues to yank security details for former officials who have since criticized him. Earlier this week, he also pulled protection from former National Security Advisor John Bolton and former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. You can't have a security detail for the rest of your life because you worked for the government, Trump said. Fauci was frequently seen by Trump's side in the early days of the pandemic, appearing alongside the president as his press conferences. Trump even called Fauci a star during White House briefings and told reporters that the expert had been doing a tremendous job working long hours. I respect him a lot. But as the two began to diverge on the outbreak, tensions began to grow. While Fauci became a more vocal, prominent of safety measures for social distancing, Trump pushed for the economy to reopen quickly. By July 2020, Fauci admitted that Fauci admitted that hadn't briefed Trump in weeks. So Fauci's saying that he didn't keep Trump up. Trump became more openly critical of Fauci, calling him a disaster and suggesting that people are tired of hearing Fauci and all of these idiots. Fauci also grew critical of Trump and the administration's inconsistent messaging about the virus. After the Republican left office, Fauci expressed frustrations working under the Trump administration, saying that there was a guidance given by the White House that really were uncomfortable because they were not based on scientific fact. The move also comes days after former President Joe Biden preemptively pardoned Fauci on Monday in the final hours of his presidency. Even when individuals have done nothing wrong and in fact have done the right thing and will ultimately be exonerated, the mere fact of being investigated or prosecuted can apparently damage reputations on finances, Biden said. Well, no shit. Look what you did to Trump. Biden also issued such pardons for members of his family and members of the House January 6th committee. So there you go. But no, these guys, they screwed with the country, making this shit up. And then your YouTubers, people on X or Facebook, whatever, when all this started up and people were giving their opinions and saying this was all bullshit, they get banned. So, but I know for a fact that mask was bullshit just because of my experience in the service dealing with a gas mask and chemicals and shit like that, and knowing how you're supposed to have this on your face. That little diaper on the face wasn't going to save you from anything. Oh, well. Hopefully we'll find out truth. You know what? I would love to know the truth about the COVID shit and the truth about the UFOs and all this other. But the government thinks that the public cannot handle certain topics or things that are going on. That's supposedly why they keep it in the dark, because people would freak out if they knew aliens were walking around or whatever. But our government's a mess. Hopefully Trump can't do it in 4 years, people. I think a lot of people understand that. You can't fix this mess in 4 years. So this is Wolfgang. Have a great Friday evening. Have a great weekend. Blessed be. Stay safe. And I will bullshit with y'all later. Bye.